I've started the recording.
Papatapos na. Ilang oras ba tayo naglalaro ito?
1.5.
Saan ba? Gagayahin ko to? Yung position ko?
Wait, where are you? Right now in the... No, you don't need to worry about that too much. Are you ready?
Wait, not yet done. Paano ko ayusin yung mga una kong naging laro? Back to start kaya muna tayo.
Yes, we are indeed. That's what we said we would do.
Back to start? Eh bakit may ano?
I already set up my field.
Okay.
You just have to set up yours.
Wow.
Now, I should probably disable this preview. Because then I'd be able to see your pieces. Then I wouldn't know if you're actually blocking the camera or not.
Naka-block?
No, not right now, but I wouldn't know. Because if I tried looking at the camera, I'd be cheating. Since the camera can see your pieces in plain view.
Okay. Ano na nga ulit? Ipaliwanag ulit sa akin itong mga character na to.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
That's all I needed to hear.
Buksan mo nga
Alright.
ulit yung dito ko, yung para makita ko kung yung mga ranking nila.
Hello there, everybody. Welcome back
Ano ba dito?
to Identitatem Discrimina. Lies within. Last we left off, we finally managed to snag all the keys and have arrived at the Queen's. And now the Queen challenges us to a game, a war game of generals.
Yan, ito nga. Makita. Dapat nilagay mo sa table na mataas-taas. Wala
Yeah,
to, kasi hindi
I know.
makita eh. Ganun pa ako.
I don't have a table I could use though, sadly.
Hindi naman natin nalaroin ito, di ba?
And anyway, I didn't set the stakes all that well last time, so I'm gonna state it here. Whoever wins this game, the stakes are set so that if you guys win,
It's the end.
they will willingly surrender
Yeah.
their position as members of the Contravida gang. But if we lose, they get to steal these three's rights as members of Angel Seekers and such. And yeah, cheating and stuff. They have
Dito.
fucking Sophie Dell.
How about here?
I don't want to set up the camera again. Just deal with it. You can be like me.
Ang hirap. Okay.
Let's see, where is it again? Right, so, more game of generals. The rules are right there. You got all these pieces, you can set them up anywhere around here. The first three.
Set here.
Yes. Past here though is not allowed.
Okay. And then,
Once you've set them up, players take turns moving their piece around the board. One tile at a time in any direction as long as it's
Horizontal.
not diagonal.
yeah. Or vertical.
No, you can move up, down, left, or right.
Okay.
As long as it's one tile and it isn't diagonal.
Up, down, left, right. And
Yeah.
then,
One piece, one move, turn by turn, like that.
and
So,
then,
should two pieces collide of the opposing forces, as in they both stand in the same tile like this, they get into an engagement, and depending on which people are there, it's either they both die, or you die, or the enemy you fought died. It depends on the piece rankings, which I have already taken you to the thingy.
So, syempre,
It's
5
top
star.
to bottom.
Okay, 5 star yung
The
pinakamataas.
5-star generals the strongest, and they beat everything lower. The privates are the weakest. They lose to everything except for the spy. They can beat the spy, which there are 2 of them. But the spy actually can beat everything except for the private.
So, si private, siya ang pinaka-weak, pero kaya niyang kainin si spy and si flag.
Yes.
Pero siya ang pinaka-weak.
Yes.
Pero si spy at flag, kaya niyang kainin.
Yes.
While spy is, kayang kainin lahat, even the 5-star general.
Yes.
Wow. And the flag.
Yes.
While the flag,
Loses to everything except for itself. If the flag fights the flag, whoever is the one that did the first strike
move.
is the winner.
siya palang pinaka-weak.
Yeah, obviously, you gotta protect it. It's like the king in chess, I suppose.
So si flag palang parang king, kailangan siya makarating sa dulo.
No. Your 2 win conditions are to destroy the enemy flag, or any of your pieces reach the enemy side of the board.
Talo ka na pag may isang army na nakarating sa dulo mo.
Yes, any piece. Alternatively,
Any piece.
like I said, the flag is defeated.
Pero kung hindi pa nakakain si flag,
Then you're still in the game.
so I have to protect the flag pala. Pero pag nakain mo na sa unang move pa lang, talo na. Game over.
Yeah, not really possible considering, they're at least 2 tiles apart from each other.
Game over. Possible. Malay mo, isang move. Sige na. Okay.
Alright,
I
yeah,
get it
you can
now.
set up your pieces any way you want as long as they are within this.
Private is pinaka-weak, but kaya niyang eliminate si spy and flag. Si spy ang pinaka-strongest. Kasi
Yes.
kaya niyang eliminate ang 5-star.
Once you set up, we can begin, and you can go first. So there are. Hey, that's too far. Only in here. So there are additional rules. Firstly is the homebrew rules. Drama herself has stated. Show me one of your privates. So there's normally 6 privates, but 2 of the privates have been replaced by landmines. The landmines will simply be represented as you flipping over a private to an empty piece like this, mami.
Ano?
Yung dalawa mong mine, private sila pero nakaganito na lang. Kasi nga homebrew rules ni drama. If you remember, the mines are not allowed to move, but they kill anyone. They also die after they kill themselves though. And yeah, you have 2 of them. And then finally, as a bit of a help, and since we are playing Open Legends RPG, you get the chance to roll a dice. Before moving a piece on your turn, you can either bluff or read. Bluff is to make me believe one of your pieces something else, and read is forcing me to reveal one of my pieces. It's a contested action roll, and you can do it, but once you do it, there's a cooldown before you can use it again, which is a 1d4. Remember, you can set up 2 of your privates to be mines, where, well, it's mandatory for you to turn 2 of your privates into mines.
Ano yun? Ano na yun? Hindi ko mag-gets.
Diba nga, meron tayong mga landmine?
Sana mag-ano?
Homebrew rule ni Drama. It's fitting for her character. Just flip over 2 of your privates to be an empty thing, like this.
Hindi, alam mo na kagad na yung is private, iiwasan mo.
I'm not looking. So, you can turn any of your privates around right now and I won't know.
Ah, okay. Basta dalawang private.
Yes, this is in the setup.
Iti-turn around ko. Kasi yun na ang magiging
landmine, yes.
Okay. Don't look. Close your eyes.
Alright. Dalawa lang tsaka mga private dapat.
Okay. So, ano magagawa nun ng mine?
The mines can be anything, but they are not allowed to move, and once they beat someone, they themselves also die.
Nasabog na kasi sila. Okay.
Alright, so are we ready? And yeah, you can do some rolls using Amy. It is Amy who's fighting Drama, right?
Okay.
So you can either bluff or read, or you can just auto-succeed by using one of your mindful tokens.
Bluff na lang. Magaling naman mag-bluff si ano.
So bluffing is deception, your deception versus my perception, while reading is your perception versus my deception.
So, ganyan. Saan na sila? Saan yung mga karakter ko?
I already have Amy's character sheet thing open for you.
Yeah, kinlose ko.
Yeah.
Sorry. Ulit, open mo ulit.
Go back to freaking go to select map then. I can't go to your side of the field. I'm gonna see your shit. And I don't
Select
wanna...
map?
Yes, go to select map and then go to a freaking info dump, I believe it was called.
Ah, okay.
And then you should be able to see Amy there. Camera recording good. I didn't see anything, I promise.
Paano ko nang open yung kanina mo naka-open?
Go back to select map and go to the map. It's called Game of Generals, I believe. The rankings are already stated here anyway, except for the mine, since those are homebrew rules.
Ano yun? Punta ako sa mansion. Okay. So, ano ako? Deception is 1. 1d4 lang.
And your perception, those are the 2 important attributes for
Perception na
bluffing
lang.
and reading. Alright.
Gamitin mo yung mami.
Well, like I said, you get to go first. Would you like to take a move, or do you want to try making a bluff or a read?
8. na si Mami. This.
That's your move. Alright.
Paano magkakainan yan kapag chinose ko na
If you go to the exact same space, they fight. And yeah. I can use Under Lily soundtrack instead. That's your move. Defensive play.
Okay.
Alright, since we don't have a referee, we just reveal both of our pieces to each other. I got here a private. You attacked with a spy. That means the private loses. Or the spy loses, I mean.
Sa'yo yan.
No, that was your spy that you tried to attack with.
Sa ako ang natalo.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, first
Dapat nga
blood.
sa'yo to. Sa'yo mo pupunta.
Yeah, sure.
Para makita natin kung sino na yung maraming nakain. Sino na ako na?
No, you were the one who moved. Now it's my turn to move. Remember, you can try rolling up some dice to try predicting my moves and shit. Another fight. Alright, we're revealing. This is a spy. And this... You can't move mines!
Ay! Oh my gosh! Paano yan?
You were playing illegally!
Paano yun? I can't move mines nga pala. Paano na yan? Back to zero ulit tayo.
Well, it's too late now. I'd rather not set up again.
Kaya nga. O, paano gagawin natin? Pareho na lang tanggal.
No, that would give you the advantage for breaking the rules. I'll rule this out for now, but next time you're not allowed to move your mines anymore. The mine is the loser, and the spy gets to live. You at least know now where my spy is, and even one of my privates. But as punishment for breaking the rules, which technically, just by doing that, you should have already lost, but drama's feeling nice. And will rule you for having blissful ignorance.
Feeling ko talaga matatalo ako kasi hindi ko pa ano eh.
That can't be. You're the protagonist. You have the power of plot armor. Come on, you can try using your rolls or using a mindful token. Remember that. You have all the advantages in the world I'm giving you, and you're using none of them. House. This. It's all about risk management, this game. attacking
Oh
all
my
this time.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
It's a private. And this is your 5-star general.
So, sino panalo?
The private obviously loses.
Ah, yay!
But now I know where your 5-star general is. Alright, I'll make yet another risky engagement. By doing this.
Ano ba yan?
You're 1 star against my private. The private loses.
O, sabi mo yun.
Oops. Such boldness, what are you trying to do? Anyway, I'm gonna do this and attack your 1-star general with my spy. Yep.
Ano yan? Talo ko?
Yep.
Anong pinagtalo mo sa akin?
That's your fault for not remembering. Fine, it was a spy. Spies beat everything but the privates. So,
Okay.
be careful of your private part. That was a... No. My plan! I was gonna beat your 5-star general with it. Damn you! Hey, it's my turn.
Ano na nakain mo sa akin? General, private, at spy. Mga private at spy. Kids lang tayo ah. Halos kids lang.
I moved this.
Ba't malagay mo sa akin?
So I can remember whose turn it is.
Yeah, I will move this.
Just you're only allowed to use 1 hand for moving. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay. I will attack.
An attack. This is my 3-star general against your spy. Another victory by your hand. But now it's my turn. I've made quite a few silly moves by now. Haha, what is it you're trying to do there?
Ang dami nang nakapasok pala sa lungga mo. Ang dami nang nakapasok kay Mami. Eat me, my darling.
No. I'm more worried about your aggressive right side. Or, it's my left side. It's your left side. Yeah, you should do that. Good.
I'm sorry.
Attack. What's it gonna be? My spy against Your colonel. The colonel loses. Now we're back to being even. Such confidence. Was that a private? Oh my god. You just took down both of my spies.
Ito ng spy. Ang galing ni Mami, di ba? Wala pa. Nag-start pa lang ang ating game. Pero ang dami nang nakapasok sa lungga mo. At maganda ang mga nakaposition kay Mami.
Yes. But I'm gonna turn that around soon enough. That was my move. Haha, this is your spy against my private.
Oh my god!
You fell for it.
Oh my gosh.
Now it's my turn.
Wala na rin akong spy. Dalawa na spy nakuha mo sa akin. Yeah, pareho tayo.
Haha, we are spyless now. That means our privates are useless. What other boss fights?
I will eat this.
Yeah, well, it's okay. Privates are useless now anyway. Ah, right, that was your 5-star general. I forgot. Right, my turn. Intense.
Yeah. Okay. This.
I see.
Kapag nakapunta na ako dito, panalo na ako? Ha?
That is indeed a win condition. Alternatively, the flag is also a possibility.
Tumitingin ka pa rin na pala ng ranking.
Yeah. Obviously, I
Ako
can't.
dito na
You
tumitingin
can't
eh.
expect me to memorize them. Good. So we have our own ways.
Private natin pang flag na lang. No? Wala tayong spy eh.
Wait a minute. I just came up with a wonderful idea, most superfluous. It's time for me to bring out my big gun. I attack this guy. What is this guy? Mine is a 5-star general, and yours is a measly private. Pathetic. You can't contest this. Stop right there. And attack. Alright, remember it was you who attacked, so it should be my turn next.
Wala, napadala na si Mami. One last
Baka
move
na.
One last move na lang ko.
Impossible! How can this be? My strategy! It was supposed to be foolproof!
Ang bilis gumalaw ni General ko. General mo, 3 steps pa. Unless, my flag.
No!
Wala ka na. Oh,
Your 5-star general against my sergeant.
wala na. So, I'm the winner in just how many minutes? Akala ko I'm not pro and you are a pro, but I win immediately in just how many moves? 15 moves.
I was holding back. Yeah, that's my excuse.
15 moves only, but I'm a winner.
Well, what the fuck is this? I
Alam ko na. Ang sarap pala laruin nito. Alam ko na siya.
Yeah, it's a fun game, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why I really wanted to play this. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm the winner.
Amy takes care of the sergeant and reaches her 5-star general reaches the other side of the board. She looks at at Drama right in the eye and says, "One of my pieces has reached the other side of the board, Drama. You lose and I win." Drama is unable to process this. Impossible. Me, the loser? But how could I? My strategy was flawless. Flawless. Flips the table in anger and starts throwing a tantrum. Let's see. I want to see your side of the board.
Ayoko! Ayoko!
We already won anyway.
Kahit nakikita mo strategy ni Mami sa mga next na laro natin.
You can just use a different setup.
Lalaroin na natin ito eh.
Only a fool would use the same layout the exact same way. And besides, next time we won't be using mines anymore. Well, you want to look at my thing?
Oh, sige na nga. Let's look at each other. Okay. Look at me. Move.
My strategy was entirely defensive. You can actually see the original starting orientation right here on my PC. Basically, my strategy was defense.
And
That's
Mami
always
is
my
offense.
yeah. That was always my strategy. I set up
Si
the
Mami
privates
na
and the
offense.
spy at the very front so that they could gather information. You see. Meanwhile, the
Si
flag
Mami wala. Inano ko lang.
is at a corner where it's super safe.
Ay, hindi nakakagalaw si plug mo.
Yeah,
Kasi
because it's
corner mo eh.
yeah, it's blocked by the 2 mines. That was the inherent flaw of the strategy, which I wanted you to take advantage of. You see, that's why I had the homebrew.
Kaso,
Dramas of the
naunahan ka ni Mami.
yeah,
Ang
drama was of the
offensive.
belief that this defensive strategy using the homebrew was invincible.
Si plug pwedeng gumalaw, di ba?
Yes,
Pwedeng
but
gumalaw.
unfortunately, I kind of cornered my flag.
Kasi hindi pwedeng ang umandar yung dalawa.
Yeah.
Hindi siya forward and left side, right side.
Yeah. Alright, then let's
Next time,
conclude.
laruin natin to.
Hell yeah. Maybe we can invite Journal and even Kiana along. For now, go back to the other, let's finish.
Ano yun sa akin?
Oh, I thought you didn't want me to. You didn't even use any legend points or do any bluffing or reading. Incredible. Ah, you placed yours in the center and
Yeah,
protected
like the
it
king.
by...
Yeah, protected din siya.
Isang mine lang. Kaso nga lang yung isang mine mo, ginalaw mo eh. Yeah, it's
Ganun
because
din,
of
alam
that.
naman ako eh.
It's because of that cheat that you won.
Tinanggal mo naman yung mind ko eh.
Yeah, technically.
Grabe. Talino pa rin si Mami.
Yeah, you're actually smarter than you look. I've underestimated your stupidity.
Yeah.
Not only did you solve
My
all three
strategy.
of my puzzles that I placed for you in this
Yeah.
campaign, you know, with the
And-
fingers and the
Yeah.
poison room and the string,
And the mat.
super sharp string thing.
Diba? Diyan magaling si Mami sa strategy. That is my strength, really.
Anyway, Drama's throwing a tantrum. She's flailing around
Diba
and
ito yung plug
tears.
ko, ito yung mine. Kinover ko siya. Tapos meron siya nakakover na 4-star and 3-star. Dito.
With tears in her eyes. Let's clean this up.
Ayun na, ayun na. Para sa camera mo.
No.
Mas marami kang nakakain sa akin eh.
I know,
Kaya
right?
lang.
Ironically enough.
Ayan.
I'll set it back to normal later. Oh, whoops, that was also mine. Oh, that's
mine.
yours.
Yeah, yun ang nagpanalo sa akin.
Yeah. Play of the game.
The Generals talaga. Anong pangalan nito?
Game of the Generals. It's
Kaya nga si General nagpanalo sa akin.
right here in the... Where is it? There it is. War Game of the Generals. No, please take them off so I can flip this. You're the dice, mommy. There's a D8.
The Generals nga. Sabi nilili ka rito?
Hmm?
Sa palengke?
I believe, according to him, it was given to him by the school.
Baka Christmas gift. Nakuha niya sa ano. Hindi ako gumamit ng dice.
I know, right? You're a pro gamer, mommy. You've been holding out on me. You've been hiding your true power.
Yeah. That is called strategy.
Yes, you are a
Not to
master
play
of...
dumb.
You are a master
And
of
dumb.
deception. I didn't know you read Sun Tzu's Art of War. If you are weak, make the enemy believe you are strong, and if you are strong, make the enemy believe you are weak. I'll fix this setup later. I guess I can try setting up the camera again. Yeah, I'll worry about this later. Right, drama turns to Sung and Amy and super mad and stuff. She says, "No, I will not accept this. We may be eliminated now as per the contract, but I'm still gonna make Sophidel kill herself. I said you're gonna kill yourself." Oh, but Sophidel does not respond. Suddenly, the door to the master thingy opens, and revealing who opened the door was Sophidel. There are two Sophidels all along. Sophidel's breathing heavily as if she spent a lot of time running. I finally caught up with you. What? But Chris has already... I thought Chris had already rendered you incapacitated with depression and stuff. How is this possible? Yeah, well, Sophidel responds, I figured out what you guys' plan were and it was just so stupid. I couldn't help myself. That's Sophidel. You claim to be my true self. But you are a lie. Literally. The distortionist literally distorts reality and makes us believe it's the truth, but you're nothing more than a fake. Once I know that, I have no fear in doing this. Oh, she grabs a knife and stab and kills her fake self. Normally she would have taken the damage as well, but since she has seen through the disguise, she eliminates the fake Sofidel and stuff. Just face it, you three. You lost. You've been
We
bested.
played fair and yeah.
And stuff. I know you guys now, and I can relate to you guys. You guys are like me. You guys are just something. I didn't have a whole speech planned for this. Just know that that Sophie Dale is sorry with Sung and Amy now, and the execution squad is no more. And that arc is finally over at long last. So hell yeah.
So we're going back to Manila now, Sam and Sofidel. What happened to you? Where have you gone, Sofidel?
Alright, so that's what the Devil Squad went through. Now,
Mission accomplished, lagay mo sa baba.
Metal Slug. But
Dating laro yun ah. Favorite dito yung yun.
there are
Laro
still
namin ni Kuya.
2 stories left to go. Where do we? Whose story shall we?
Sila Kalamiray na muna.
Alright, I
Sa
expected
Visayas.
that.
Visayas yan, di ba?
Yes, Visaya.
Ano naman ang mission nila? Yeah, you will explain it.
Alright, hold on. The Eagle Squad. The Angel Seekers Eagle Squad, consisting of Mirai, Aya, and Dedma, versus the Contrabida Gangs Execution Squad.
Oh.
A squad that specializes in killing people. That is what the Eagle Squad will be up against. So, in terms of information, you actually don't know that much. The 3 of them don't actually know that much about the Execution Squad. Just that they are located in Visayas. They most likely have only a few members, probably 3, just like them. And they are all most likely very powerful id wielders that specialize in that are very good at killing.
Tatlo lang din sila sa grupo.
Mirai, Aya, and Dedma land at last on the end. They're on the airport. As they are heading out of the airport, a man wearing a suit approaches them. His entire face is covered. He asks the 3 of them, to stop. Halt! Do you 3 happen to be Mirai, Aya, and Dedma?
Yes, we are. And who are you?
I am no one important, simply a messenger. I have come here with a very important message that I highly advise you to read and understand carefully. Mirai, Aya, and Dedma look to each other, but seeing as they have no reason to assume foul play, they take the note. So, the note reads, it appears to be some sort of calling card by the Contrabida gang. It reads something along the lines of like, greetings, Angel Seekers Eagle Squad. We are the Execution Squad, and we know that you are here in Visayas to try to eliminate us and stuff. So, here's the deal. we're gonna fight this fairly and stuff. And you will follow the demands that we have for the fair play. And if you don't follow what we say in this note, we're going to reveal your identity along with killing 1,000 people in Visayas. You have until tomorrow to respond properly and go to the destination. If you fail to do so, we will kill the 1,000 people and reveal your identity, bullcrap. Well, that's not good, Dedma said. So, what are we doing then? Are we gonna follow them? We know for sure, it's definitely a trap.
Mirai said, yeah, it is definitely a trap. But we don't have a choice here. We have to settle it.
It seems they've given all three of us specific locations they want us to go to. Dedma says. So, Mirai, Aya is going to Negros Oriental. She is going to this place called Manjuyod Sandbar, or I don't know how to pronounce that. Dedma is going to a mall area, Ayala Center or something.
In Cebu?
Yes. And Mirai is going to a church somewhere in Visaya. A very grand and popular church. I didn't state where actually.
Napunta na tayo dun yung old church in
Ah, yeah, there we go. That was the church. I freaking forgot the name and didn't put it here, so we'll go with that. All right.
Ano yan? Panglao? Basta?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Cebu, Bohol, and Negros.
yes.
And Aya said, is it a good decision that we're going to be separated with each other?
Well,
Is it a wise decision?
they said they want to play fair, so if they're splitting us up, no doubt they themselves will also be splitting up. At best, we can expect a fair one-on-one duel of id abilities this way.
Kaya ano mo nga ulit yung mga id ability ng tatlo?
Alright.
Shooting star for Mirai.
Yes.
Right.
Mirai's id ability. She technically has two. But yeah, the most important one and the only one she's willing to use is Shooting Star. It's a sword, and it allows her to control the winds. Next is Aya. She is the wind god girl.
Sulat ni Mami.
Alright.
Kaso hindi ito yung phone na parati kong dala eh. Anyways.
As the wind god girl, she can sprout wings and fly.
Si
But
Aya
along
yun.
with flying, she also has control over winds as well.
Kaya sila
Kinda,
ni Mirai.
yeah, para pala silang wind control. Because I like the winds. And then last but not
Sana water
least,
na lang yung kay Mirai.
there is Dedma Biktima. And her id is known as Liar Liar. It's a short-range power type wielding a scythe, but its main ability is known as Premonitory Corpse Vision. Dedma has the ability to see people in the exact moment, in the exact way they die, 24 hours before it actually happens.
So Dedma
Which
is
allows
not
her to prevent it.
Not into battlefield.
So
Paano
it
kaya
seems.
yun? Mirai said, so Dedma, are you still going there alone? Even your id is not that good in battlefield.
Well, I've been through a lot of life and death situations before in my attempts to save people. I've got the only weapon I need, and it's right here, my head. You can be sure that thanks to my ability that I won't be dying anytime soon. And I'll be using that ability to the best of my knowledge in order to come out victorious for you guys. If we are
Very
following
well
and
then.
splitting up, then yeah.
How about you, Aya? Is it okay with you to go alone?
Well, I normally don't like fighting. I use my abilities simply to augment my ability as a journalist. But seeing as we have no choice, I guess I'll have to use my full power, which I've never revealed to anyone before. My
Okay,
wind
then.
god girl actually has the ability to cause hurricanes, believe it or not.
Okay then.
So how about you then? Aya returns to Mirai. Will you be capable on your own? Sure, you have that overpowered Mirai Dorobo id ability of yours, but you don't like using it, don't you? You think you can win with just shooting star? Or maybe even without activating reverse star?
Yeah, I think my shooting star will go hand in hand with me. So don't worry about me, guys. I'm more worried about you, Aya and Denma, but I believe in you. I believe in your capacity. And I saw everything that you did the last time that we encountered some id builder.
I know then. Let's make a vow, Aya said, that we'll see each
Alive.
other again alive.
One for all for one.
Okay.
That's so very sweet, Tim.
Alright, so with that, the trio split up, I suppose.
Okay.
So, yeah, it'll be a one-on-one format and stuff. Who do we want to follow first? Mirai, Aya, or Dedma?
Let's go with the Aya first.
Aya, eh?
Si Aya saan siya?
Negros Orientals Manjuyod Sandbar. What is that place?
It's a resort.
I kinda
A
forgot.
bar.
You can Google it yourself as well, maybe. I've never been there. We've never been
Ano
there.
pangalan?
Manjuyod Sandbar. There's an official tourist website.
Yeah, it's a tourist spot. It's a resort.
Yeah, there's it's like a freaking it's like a freaking ocean village type thing.
Yeah. Para rin siyang ano. Para rin siyang Boracay.
Yeah. Alright, let me just set things up. Alright. So, Aya arrives at the destination by air. It is still early in the morning, and while she's flying, she's sipping some coffee and reading up about the location. Wow, I would have loved it if I went here on vacation, but nope. I'm gonna try stopping probably some sort of serial killer. Anyway, I've arrived, and what the frick am I looking
Wala silang
at?
mga walkie-talkies lang tatlo para at least nakakapag-update sila sa isa't isa. A radio, a walkie-talkie,
No,
or a
they're
cell phone.
they're
No
not gonna
contacts.
they're not gonna have a chance to talk to each other during the
Okay.
fights anyway. Anyway, Aya is 50 meters above the sky looking down, and what she sees is a horrifying sight. What's supposed to be some sort of nice beach resort thing
With the
with
white sand.
with houses on top of water and stuff and boats. Instead, she sees
And a lot of
ice.
tourist people.
Ice, as well as fire, as well as screaming. Lots of people are screaming and running and rowing as fast as they can, and it all seems to be stemming from one person who's laughing maniacally. Let's see her. At the ground, in the waters, a very messy and scary looking goth girl of some kind with sprouting behind her an incredibly large pair of wings made out of flame. And she's laughing maniacally as she's shooting out fire from her hands, burning everything, but while also along the while freezing the place somehow. Yes, that's right. Run and scream. I've gotten impatient. I got intel that Aya is supposed to be fast, so she should be here by now. So until then, I'm gonna go wreak some havoc and have some fun while waiting.
Who is that girl? Aya said. He seems like enjoying some fire play.
Well, considering she's an id wielder, Aya puts two and two together and realizes that she is the person she's supposed to fight, the member of the execution squad.
Yeah.
So, Ibon, well, she hasn't introduced herself, but her name's gonna be Ibon Bakal, whatever. What's Aya gonna do? Ibon still has not noticed.
And Aya didn't still know who is that girl.
Yes, just that she's probably supposed to fight her.
Nakababa na ba si Aya?
No, she's still
Nasa taas pa rin
50
siya?
meters high up in the sky. You have the chance to start the fight with the winds on your favor.
Yeah. So
Too
with
far
that,
away, actually.
Aya will use her wind. Wind.
Alright, what's she gonna do with the wind?
Yeah, ano niya, parang bibigyan niya ng ano yung ginagawa ni Ibon.
You're gonna try getting rid of the flames?
Yeah.
Alright. That shall just be a simple
Kasi
skill
ang
roll.
worry pa lang ni Aya is
The civilians. You
Yeah,
must save the civilians.
kaya
Alright.
alam na yun na pala yung packing.
Alright then. Aya shall roll for movement. This will be a skill roll, I suppose.
Movement. It's 2d8. Wow! Wow! All two! Ano ba yan? The dice is not in favor with me right now.
Alright, so that's a 6 total?
Yeah.
Alright. Aya tries using her winds to get rid of the flames, but she comes to a dawning realization a little too late. Wind makes fires stronger. So, she makes things worse. But, unfortunately, no one is harmed. This fire simply gets stronger, and thanks to the wind blowings, the enemy finally discovers of Aya's location. She looks up in the sky and finds Aya. Aha! There you are! I finally found you! You must be Aya Maru, right? Allow me to introduce myself. I am a member of the execution squad of Contrabida, Ibon Bakal. And and I am going to incinerate you. Alright, so, what happened to my mouse? There, what the fuck? I'll use this for now, I suppose. Alright, my agility and perception is 6 and 4, so that's a 10 total. Aya has 5 and 6, that is 11. Alright, Aya actually gets to go first. What does she do?
Okay, Aya will use his haste, his moon focus.
Alright, she's gonna apply haste to herself as a major action.
Yeah.
Alright, epic. Off to a great start. That is haste at power level 6. If I'm correct, yes. Wait, she has fleet of foot? Why does it only say she has... There we go. 18 meters, thanks to fleet of foot 3. Plus, what does haste do again at that power level? Alright, 8 meters extra, so that is 26 meters of movement. And a +1 to guard. Alright, thanks to haste, you still have one more major action you can use. If it requires a roll, you'll have disadvantage. Otherwise, you can use that major action for anything. And yeah, you still have the move action. What do?
Pwede ko ba may yung water? Para i-splash kay Ibon? Gagamitin ko yung aking wind para tumaas ang water. And it covers si Ibon.
Alright, that is a damaging attack, I'm ruling. Anyway, you'll need to get some distance first. Because Wind God Girl is short-ranged.
So remove muna ako.
Yes. It is 20 meters.
Okay.
Alright, so using your move action, you got 26 no movement. So in just one move, you can move up to this.
Distance.
Yeah, you're still 50 meters in the air though, so you're still definitely not within range. Would you like to use your major action to move again and get within range?
Bababa na siya. Bababa na si Aya?
Yes. Here should be good. She'll still remain high in the air. Is that, or do you want her to be on the ground or the water?
No, dyan lang.
Alright, she is now
That is cool.
20 meters in the air and within range to attack Ibon. Unfortunately, that's all of her actions. So now it's Ibon's turn. Approaching me. That means you have a short-range power type just like mine. This'll be interesting. With her left hand, Ibon touches the water. Sinks her hand into the water, and immediately the water freezes up, and she stands on the frozen ice and uses it as solid ground to stand on. And then she points her right hand towards Aya. Aya's taking a close look at Ibon's movements. What is her ability? Is it the ability to control fire and ice? Don't think too hard now, baby, because I'm coming for you. with my id number sign 1F1E33. I am not joking. That is the name I've given it. Also known as Steel Gray. So let's just call it Steel Gray from here on out.
Ang power ni Ibon?
Yes. That is
Why
the name.
Steel Gray? Hindi naman siya steel, wind siya. Dapat wind gray.
Eh? Nah, she has fucking wings made out of fire and she just froze the fucking shit. And now she's gonna blast fire towards Aya.
So bukod sa wind, nakakapag-produce din siya ng fire and ice?
The wind control is Aya's ability. You're getting shit confused.
Oo nga, si Ibon, di ba wind din si Ibon?
When you arrived here, there were parts of the water were frozen and there were also fire everywhere. So currently, your assumption is that she has the ability to control ice and fire. Specifically, ice on her left hand and fire on her right hand.
Todoroki pala siya.
Right, I attack now. Oh, actually, you're not within range. So this is actually supposed to be disadvantage. Or no, wait. Oh, no, wait, fuck. She can fly, I fucking forgot.
Ibon.
Yes. I forgot to write that down. Flying. Alright. Ibon takes flight as well. So now both of them are in the air. And yeah, I attack. So yeah, this dice is correct. I don't have to re-roll anything. I didn't make a mistake. I mistaked. My only mistake is that I thought I made a mistake. Alright. Since she's shooting out fire, this target's toughness. 11 plus 8 plus 7 plus 5. That is a 31. Mamma mia. Spicy pepperoni. A 31, targeting your toughness. That is a lot of damage total. Are you gonna take the hit?
Okay.
Because that's gonna be 3 damage, and she also gets to inflict a bane.
Ulit nga, may kausap kasi si Mami. Ulit nga, sorry.
Ibon flies close to you, and upon finally getting in range, she shoots out a large burst of flame towards Aya. And I rolled a 31, targeting your toughness, since fire can't really be dodged. So you're gonna take 3 damage, and you're gonna suffer the persistent damage bane, because you're gonna be set on fire.
Hindi kayang i-dodge niya Aya yun, talagang nag-target siya, na-hit siya.
Yes, you can try making a defend action.
Okay.
Alright, how will you defend against the blast of fire?
Gagamit muna ako ng ayan meron siyang special drink to restore yung kanyang
She doesn't have
damage na siya.
She doesn't have fatigue, and the energy drink is only for recovering fatigue. No, she hasn't been damaged yet. I'm asking if you are about to be damaged, but you have the ability to potentially prevent it by making a defend action.
Yeah, I will defend.
If you do that though, you won't have any major actions apart from the haste, I believe. So you'll defend?
Yeah.
Alright, like I said, how will you defend against the burst of flame?
I will shoot the wind to maiba ng direction.
Ah, you paid attention to how wind affects fire. Alright, that works. Roll for movement.
2d8. Ito na naman.
I'll give you advantage just because I feel nice.
Masaya ka?
Yeah. I guess you
So,
can say
one
that.
advantage?
Yes.
Sabay, 3.
Can I have some wind as well, mommy? Can you use your wind god girl to blow some wind on me?
That is Aya.
Oh, yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, spin it some more. Hindi ako naiingat na ano. There.
14, 7, 3.
Alright, 14 plus 7 plus 3. Alright, that's a 24 against my 31. So you still take damage, but it's reduced.
Into what?
Instead of 3 damage, you take 2 damage. And yeah, you have a Bane now. Let's see here. Persistent damage, you've been burned. I believe, yeah, that's just a 16 to resist.
Burned my whole body or just a part of my body? Just the leg and the arms? What?
Ah, yeah. Alright, 6 is 1d8.
Oh, that is sumali.
Yeah. Alright, so Ibon bursts the flame, then Aya shoots some wind, and immediately the fire spreads out away from her. However, some of her shoulders still managed to get scarred a bit, and is now searing in heat and pain. Ooh, quick thinking and fast movements. You know how wind pressure works. And I believe that is Ibon's turn. So now it is once again Aya's turn.
The evil will not succeed. I promise that. Evil.
Just so you know, whatever you think my ability is, it's not what you think it is. The two of you are high up in the air now. What does she mean by that? Aya said, it's not fire and ice manipulation? I should pay attention to the surroundings then, maybe. See what clues I can get from the chaos she just caused. We'll end at 12.
Okay, nagugutom na nga sa mami.
Same.
Okay, I will attack again Ibon. Kahit na nahihirapan na yung aking shoulder.
Alright. That will be movement with disadvantage. But one thing Aya knows for sure though, Ibon also has a close range power type, and whatever she does, she must not let Ibon touch her. She has a feeling that bad things will happen when that happens. Alright, roll for movement with disadvantage. You are targeting guard with this attack.
So yung pinaka-mababa ang gusto niyan. Wow, ang pangit ng dice ni Mami.
So you gotta roll 3 more d8s.
Ha?
You gotta roll 3 more d8s for because of the disadvantage.
Ano yan? Puro 1-1. 1-1.
Oof. Alright, so what did you roll total?
1-1-3.
1-1-3. That's a 5, which, you know, that's obviously...
Ang pangit ng dice ni Mami today.
Obviously, that's a miss.
Kanina pa.
Yikes. Alright, so what do you want to do? 1 point of damage, a bane, or movement? I get to do the same.
Ano ba yung bane niya?
Banes, bad things. Things like you know, the persistent damage that's on Aya, since she's kind of on fire.
Ayun lang.
Alright, you're gonna apply a bane, persistent damage.
Kay Ibon?
You actually can't apply persistent damage using movement. So no, that's not allowed.
Ano lang?
disarmed, but she's not really holding anything. Immobile, knockdown. Those are your options. Or slowed.
Okay, I will try to knock her down.
Alright, that's actually kind of smart. Oh, she actually has a bane on her. She looks very sleep deprived. Alright, you knock her down, so she pummels back down to the ground. I shall actually do the same. And pummel you back down to the ground as well, or rather the water. The two of you plunge into the seas. You try to use the wind to turn the flame back to Ibon. But Ibon also does one more move, but like all it results in is in the two of you getting plunged down into the water. Yeah.
Paano sila bumagsak?
Since it's water anyway, the landing is soft enough. It's sand anyway as well, so yeah, no fall damage. Aya still has a move action, which she can use to either get back up in the air or try to do something about her persistent damage.
Pwede niya mapahili yung sarili niya? Yeah, yun na lang. Para mag-get back to ano siya.
Alright, so how does Aya plan on dealing with the searing pain?
Pwede niya ano yung i-scout ang kanyang wings. Para yung ano niya.
You're gonna try to blow the pain away.
Yeah.
Alright, fine, I'll allow it. Roll a d20. If you roll a 10 or higher, you get rid of it. The pain. Oh yeah, persistent damage, since it's your turn now.
Kasi mababa yung ano niya.
Oh shit.
Uy, 20! Nag-explode pa! One more?
Yes, why not?
20. 12, 32.
Alright, so I'll rule out you. Not only do you remove the persistent damage bane, you also heal any damage the persistent damage bane had cost you. So you heal back. I would have made your hit points be 3 instead of 2, but they're staying at 2.
Nakakuha na lang.
No, because that would mean you actually got healed rather than just removing the bane. Alright, that's Aya's turn. Let's do one more turn for Ibon.
Yeah.
And then... Alright, fine. I hate secrets. So I'm gonna tell you what my id ability can do. My Steel Grace ability allow me to give you a demonstration. There's a guy nearby trying to row a boat, trying to get away as fast as he can. Ibon suddenly grabs the man and he says, "Get over here."
A fisherman?
Yeah. You see this guy? He suddenly the man becomes frozen. And with a clench of her hand, she shatters the frozen man's head. Yes. And then she points her hand high up into the sky and fires come out.
Pumapatay siya, no?
Yes. She's a serial killer.
No, hindi siya serial killer. Iba yun.
No, I'll give you her backstory next week.
Ah, okay.
In plain terms, if that still wasn't enough for you to understand, I have the ability to steal heat from objects or living creatures. That heat is then stored into my wings, which I can then later use to burn people. Ain't that wacky? So, yeah, we're done. You get it? Do you need further explanation?
Next week na. Pero
Alright.
feeling ko ang kailangan targetin pala ni Aya is the wings. ibon. Kasi doon nanggagaling lahat ng strength niya, right?
So it seems.
Ayusin ko na yung ating dinner. Ay, lunch.
Yeah, sure.
Hindi na ako itika.
Wow, that's rare for ya.
It's already 12.
Could you be so out of... Jeez, it's so hot. Definitely taking a shower. In a place like this, you know, all I hope to run away. Oh, now, there's a little touch. Don't know what's going on. All the ghosts get in your head. And it claps with all your blood. But I never thought this would be the end of the fantasy post-reality. Don't you worry, we'll work it out. Just trying to figure out what it's about. I see it now, with a messy bit on top, as you come dead out. As you to be so out of your mind. I'll clean up now.